Imagine walking into the voting booth, certain of your choice. Your mind is set, guided by the ads, articles, and comments you've seen for months. But what if you knew that many of these messages, so familiar and seemingly credible, were not crafted by candidates, parties, or even known groups, but by invisible, powerful networks using dark money to twist the truth? In 2024, these forces aren't just affecting one election. They're stealthily reshaping the political and economic systems in ways the average voter can't see. Welcome to the world of dark money disinformation, a place where billions flow in secret, fueling campaigns and narratives that shift global power from the public to the shadows. Dark money is political spending from sources that are kept hidden from the public. Unlike conventional campaign donations, which are recorded and traceable, dark money flows through non-profits and shell organizations with no obligation to reveal their donors. Under the radar, these untraceable funds fuel campaigns, lobby for legislation, and, increasingly, deploy disinformation tactics to manipulate voter behavior and public opinion. But dark money isn't only a national phenomenon. It's a global tactic used to shape public perceptions and disrupt democracies worldwide. Since the 2010 Citizens United ruling in the US, which allowed unlimited anonymous donations, dark money has transformed from a financial influence into a tool of psychological warfare, especially during elections. In the 2024 US presidential election, dark money is at an all-time high. A pro-Trump organization, Future Coalition PAC, reportedly backed by Elon Musk and other high-profile figures, has used tens of millions in dark money to dissuade critical voter groups in Michigan and Pennsylvania from supporting Kamala Harris.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
Through targeted ads on social media, including Musk-owned X, formerly Twitter, Arab Americans are told Harris is too pro-Israel, while Jewish Americans are warned she's too soft on anti-Semitism. These conflicting messages, each aimed at deepening mistrust, embody dark money disinformation. The reach of dark money disinformation extends far beyond the US, with global consequences that affect political stability and economic policy in profound ways. In the United Kingdom's Brexit referendum, wealthy donors funded Leave campaigns with large sums from unknown sources. These campaigns played heavily on fears of immigration and national sovereignty, promoting misleading claims that sparked division. By appealing to voters' anxieties, the campaign tipped the scales in favour of Brexit, forever changing the UK's economic future and disrupting the European Union. Post-Brexit, Britain faces economic challenges, including trade complications and talent shortages. But for those who funded Brexit, it was a strategic victory. Their goal wasn't to improve the lives of citizens, it was to weaken collective European power and, in some cases, advance financial interests that benefit from deregulation. Similarly, in Brazil, dark money networks reportedly funded misleading campaigns around the 2018 election of Jair Bolsonaro.
Constitucional e democrático.
Through targeted disinformation on WhatsApp, they claimed his opponent supported communist policies, stirring up fears and driving record turnout among rural voters. The result was a presidency that prioritized economic gains for Brazil's elites and international corporations at the cost of environmental protection and indigenous rights. By pumping millions into these deceptive messages, anonymous donors effectively shifted Brazilian policies to favor deregulation, resulting in massive deforestation of the Amazon, a change with global environmental repercussions. Now, in the US 2024 election, dark money disinformation has reached an alarming level of sophistication thanks to AI and social media. Future Coalition PAC's tactics include AI-generated ads and selectively edited videos, making it harder for the public to distinguish between fact and fiction. With platforms like X, Facebook, and Instagram, these groups can micro-target voters, delivering specific messages to people based on personal data collected from social media interactions. One user might see an ad on X about Harris's strong support for Israel, while another user in a different demographic receives a video portraying her as soft on anti-Semitism. By segmenting audiences and tailoring messages, dark money groups fragment public opinion, creating isolated pockets of disillusioned voters. A tool called Eagle AI, used in Georgia, is another dark money-backed strategy, processing voter records to flag eligibility concerns. Ostensibly intended to secure voter rolls, Eagle AI actually floods election officers with challenges to legitimate voters.
We have teamed up with some experts in artificial intelligence to try and uncover the big trends that have been developing in the election and that have played out in the social media networks of millions of voters. With me here is Lisa DeBonis, who can explain just what we've uncovered.
In fact, Trump was wrong. It can be done.
This tactic makes it harder for people, often in marginalized communities, to cast ballots and leaves voters feeling alienated from the democratic process.
Honestly, through the process, we thought our model was wrong. We thought Cognitive wasn't getting it right because he was predicting a Trump win. And right up until, 4 a.m, we thought the model was wrong, and then, hey, guess what, it wasn't. He got it right.
The effects are chilling. In Michigan and Pennsylvania, pollsters already report a notable decline in voter confidence, with key demographics unsure of what to believe. In a wider sense, the dark money machine operates to keep economic policies favorable to the ultra-wealthy. In the US, wealthy donors fuel campaigns and spread disinformation to support candidates who favor tax cuts, deregulation, and industry-friendly policies. Globally, anonymous donors push agendas that undermine climate policies and public health initiatives, as seen in campaigns that promote fossil fuel interests or oppose pharmaceutical regulations. The result? A global economy skewed toward the powerful, while the public pays the price in environmental degradation, worker exploitation, and reduced public welfare. Perhaps the darkest impact of dark money disinformation is the erosion of public trust. In 2024, as American voters confront an onslaught of conflicting messages, many feel a sense of helplessness. They see only part of the picture, ads designed to play on their fears and doubts, and remain unaware of who pulls the strings. Around the world, similar tactics are isolating citizens from one another, making it harder to find common ground. When every vote is a target, democracy becomes fractured, its foundation corroded by forces the public can't see. The 2024 election may be just the beginning. As dark money tactics grow more advanced, supported by AI and protected by anonymity, they represent a growing threat to both democracy and economic stability worldwide. What happens in the US will set a precedent, influencing how disinformation shapes economies and politics for years to come. The question now is whether society will confront this invisible hand before it seizes control entirely. Because if we don't, democracy itself may become the ultimate casualty of dark money's insatiable power.
Are we ready to vote? Are we ready to win?
And we will make America great again. God bless you, Nevada. God bless you. God bless you.